right, so you've decided that this is the industry for you and you are ready to get started. Where do you go first? So it's super important before you pick your trainer, whether it be me or somebody else in your local area. While I do have a lot of online students, that may not work for you. It depends on how you feel most comfortable and what you want to do as far as your own career. But either way, whether you choose me or somebody else, here are some things to think about. One thing to think about is state regulations. Does your state or city or region require an apprenticeship program? So, for example, I have a business in Nevada. In Northern Nevada, you can get a weekend certification. And so my students there still do a 6-month program, but they take a 2-day course at the very beginning, which allows them to start taking clients. Now, in Southern Nevada, you have to work under a mentor, or like the health department is calling it now, a mentor, but it was called an apprenticeship. You can hear those words changed out, means the same thing, but it is a 6-month requirement. So you have to be licensed to be able to teach, and then you have to be under that teacher for 6 months. And now the state regulations are changing, where in order to become a trainer or a mentor or an apprentice, have an apprenticeship program, you have to have at least 3 years of experience. Now, this is really good for new students because what this means is you're not going to get somebody who took a weekend certification and just wants to make a bunch of money off training. And so these are going to be people who've been in the industry, have the experience, have the knowledge to be able to pass on. And so state regulations are huge. So check your state regulations, find out what your requirements are, and then start researching in your area to see who might fit that best. Now, they should have a pretty good understanding of the strategy behind what they're teaching you, how the program works, how long it is, what all you're going to get. You should be getting very professional answers. You should be getting quick responses. This is really important. So these are people that you are going to be relying on for your education so that you can feel confident going out and starting your business. So take those very first conversations that you have, those first responses that you get, as an indication of what your entirety of training is going to look like. So, are they attentive? Are they clear? Do they communicate well? Are they good at explaining things? Can you ask questions and get answers? All of that good stuff. Make sure you find out how long the program is, how much it costs, whether or not you need to make payments, if they take financing. Really start to research and call a lot of places. Many of my students say that they call multiple locations, and then when they find me, they're like, okay, I knew you were the one. Now, I'm not saying that so that you choose me, but you will know from talking to different people whether or not that company, that trainer, or that mentorship program is aligned with you and your long-term goals.